Dr. Boz, Dr. Barry, ketones almost cost me my job. Hey everybody, it's Johnny the Caveman from the Carnivore Caveman Keto Couple. Welcome back to the channel. It sounds a little dramatic, but it's kind of true. So let me tell you a story. So I drive a city bus as my job, and I had noticed that my CDL, my commercial driver's license, was getting ready to expire. I figured I'd go to Leadville, north of Buena Vista here, about 35 minutes, and get a physical. There was a clinic there, so they did CDL physicals. So I drove up to Leadville to get my physical, and I just come off, I think, a 24, 36 hour fast. So went into the clinic. My blood pressure was 117/76. Fantastic. All my markers were great. The doctor actually commented, for 55, almost 55 years old, you're in really good condition, really good shape. So I was really happy about that. So get everything done. I'm waiting for, to get my little piece of paper that says I have my CDL physical, which if you're healthy, they give it to you. It's good for 2 years. If you have any kind of issues, they'll make it a year. So you have to come in and check. So I was going to get my 2 year, no problem. So she calls me up to the counter and says, Mr. Blanton, there is a problem. You have ketones in your urine. And I informed the doctor that, well, I'm on the ketogenic diet. And she said, well, that's probably good. You probably like that. She said, but I can't pass you because that is a negative marker on a CDL physical. I was like, what? So I said, I'll tell you what, can I go eat some sugar and some carbs and I'll come back in a few hours and we'll retake the urine test? And she said, yeah, that's fine. So Deb and I went to Mountain Pies, which is our favorite place to get our buffalo wings that are all good. There's no sugar, and it's kind of funny because I've seen their pizzas come out and their pizzas look really, really good. So we went to Mountain Pies, and if you haven't seen the Mountain Pies video, our wings video, Deb will put a link to that. Check that out. It's kind of fun. So this time I went to Mountain Pies and I got up to the counter, and there was a big brownie sitting there. So I grabbed the brownie. I ate the brownie. I ordered a pizza. Deb got some wings. She didn't have any pizza, and I ate a lot of pizza. So I got a medium pizza, and I probably ate half to 2/3 of that pizza, right? And I just felt bloated. I'm not gonna lie. It was a lot of pizza. It was a lot of carbs. I didn't have any soda. I'll never go back to soda. I just had water. So then Deb and I, after I ate the pizza and the brownie and she had her wings, we just kind of walked around Leadville a little bit. And I think total we took 4 hours before we went back to the doctor's office. So I had drank a lot of water to make sure I could pee to get the urine sample. And I'm not gonna lie, man, my stomach, back before we were healthy and, keto and carnivore, I would eat a lot, very often I would eat and just get this horrible pain right in the middle of my stomach. Well, it was back, so I'm pretty sure I either have issues with either gluten or just carbs and sugar. So, but it was back and I was feeling crappy. So went back to the doctor's office, gave him the urine sample again, probably took about 20 minutes, and she came out and she said, everything's fine. So it really made me happy because we'll be heading back to Steamboat here shortly, and I'll be driving the city bus again in Steamboat. So I guess the moral to the story is, if you have a commercial driver's license, any DOT, Department of Transportation type job where you need to get a physical to prove you're fit for driving, or I would also imagine pilots, things like that, and you're experimenting with the carnivore and keto diet, keep in mind that if you're going for your physical, you don't want too many ketones. And it's kind of funny, she didn't tell me how many ketones I had. I would imagine coming off a fast, I was maybe 1.5, maybe 2, so maybe they thought that was high. When I'm not fasting, my ketones are usually, you know, zero point 0.5 to 1.2, something like that. But it was amazing how fast those carbs brought those ketones down. Moral to the story, if you have a DOT type job where, you know, ketones are considered a negative, which is really, it's just so crazy because there's a lot of people driving semis, buses, things like that, that because it is a sedentary job, if you're not super active on your off time, you can really put on some weight, pack on some weight. And the ketogenic diet, the carnivore diet, would do a lot of people so much good. You know, lose the weight, get rid of all the sugars and things like that. So it was a learning experience for me. I know next time in 2 years, when I go back for a DOT physical, I will not fast. I will make sure, you know, I'll eat some sugar and carbs, just, you know, so it's not an issue. But as soon as I was done, I think I went right back onto a fast after I ate all that pizza because my stomach felt so bad. I didn't feel like eating anything at all. So just keep it in mind, something to think about. And if you like the video, give us a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Hit the bell notification. It'll let you know when Deb and I put out our next video. And remember, keep eating meat because meat heals. Stay away from those sugars and carbs for sure. Till next time.